Coronation Street bombshell as Bethany Platt makes dramatic return, but lands herself in police trouble. For months, Coronation Street fans have been speculating about when Bethany Platt would next appear on the cobbles, and the answer finally comes next week, though not in the way anyone expected. The beloved character, played by Lucy Fallon, will be back on screen on Friday the 3rd of October, but her homecoming is laced with tension, surprises, and a police station visit that could change the course of her story forever. Bethany's exit and life away from Weatherfield. When Bethany walked away from Weatherfield earlier this year, viewers watched her make what felt like a brave and mature decision. Heartbroken after her difficult split from Daniel Osborne, she accepted a glossy new role at a London-based magazine. At the time, her departure seemed to signal a new chapter of independence. But in reality, behind the scenes, Lucy Fallon had stepped back from filming to begin her maternity leave. She and her partner Ryan Ledson welcomed their first child, a baby girl, in January. Fallon later confirmed her return to the show would take place in the summer once she was ready to balance family life with acting. Speaking at the National Television Awards, Fallon admitted it felt liberating to be back. "It's good to be back with everybody, not hiding a baby bump anymore. It's nice to just be free. It's exciting, I'm looking forward to everyone seeing it." That excitement is about to spill over onto the screen, but Bethany's homecoming is far from simple. Trouble at the station. The twist comes when Bethany finds herself in an interrogation room, not as a journalist chasing a story, but as someone accused of a crime. She is interviewed by none other than her mum Sarah's new boyfriend, Detective Constable Kit Green. In a moment that's set to stun viewers, Bethany admits that life in London didn't work out. She confesses to quitting her job and, in a reckless move, borrowing her boss's car without permission. Driving it all the way up to Manchester, she ended up on the wrong side of the law. The charge? Car theft. It's an ironic reversal for Bethany, who once investigated and exposed wrongdoing as part of her journalism work. Now she's the one sitting in front of a police officer, desperately hoping for a way out. The real question is, can Kit, who already has an awkward position in the Platt family dynamic, help her escape a criminal charge, or will he be forced to put his duty first? Sarah's reaction, relief and worry. For Sarah Platt, Bethany's return is bittersweet. On the one hand, she is thrilled to have her daughter home for good, particularly after recent family turmoil. On the other, she can't ignore the fact that Bethany has come back under less than ideal circumstances. When the pair finally reunite, Bethany drops another bombshell. She didn't just quit her London job, she left before she was pushed out. This hints at a confidence crisis, professional burnout, or even an office scandal that may yet be revealed. Whatever the truth, Sarah is more focused on mending family bonds than judging her daughter's mistakes. But another person in Weatherfield may not share that sentiment. Daniel Osborne faces an emotional dilemma. Bethany's return inevitably drags Daniel back into the fold of her story. Their relationship was once filled with promise, yet it ended in heartbreak when he failed to fully move on from the shadow of his late wife, Sinead. Daniel, played by Rob Mallard, has since tried to piece his life together, but Bethany's reappearance throws everything back into uncertainty. Will he welcome her back with open arms, or will old wounds reopen, leaving both of them trapped in the same cycle of disappointment? Soap insiders suggest that Daniel's reaction will be far from straightforward. His journey has always been one of inner conflict, torn between loyalty, grief, and the hope of new beginnings. Bethany's sudden re-entry into his world may reignite those conflicts in dramatic fashion. Lucy Fallon on Bethany's future. Fallon has already teased that her character's return comes with some new opportunities. Though Bethany has left journalism behind, she is set to carve out a new role somewhere on the street, but exactly where remains a mystery. Not much has changed for her really, Fallon revealed. Apart from, she's knocked the journalism on the head, and she's coming back with a fresh new job actually, working somewhere on the street. Could be anywhere. That single line has fueled speculation among fans. Could Bethany end up working at the Rover's return? Perhaps she'll cross paths with Carla at the factory, or maybe she'll find herself entangled in the Platt's family businesses. Wherever she lands, her career change is bound to shake things up. Family tensions brewing. Bethany's return also creates ripple effects across the wider Platt clan. Gail will no doubt be delighted to see her granddaughter back, but Audrey, David, and Shona will each have their own opinions about the drama she's brought with her. The Platt household has rarely known peace, and Bethany's police trouble adds one more layer to the chaos. Meanwhile, Kit Green's budding romance with Sarah is placed under pressure. Not only does he have to navigate his role as a police officer investigating her daughter, but he also risks becoming the villain in Bethany's eyes if he doesn't bend the rules to help her. For Sarah, caught between her partner and her child, the tension could prove explosive. A dramatic autumn ahead. Bethany's storyline kicks off just as Coronation Street heads into its autumn run, a period often filled with high-stakes drama and emotional storylines. Soap fans know that a return like this is rarely a short-lived cameo. Instead, it's the start of a bigger narrative arc, and one that could involve love triangles, family feuds, and redemption stories. With Bethany officially back for good, viewers can expect her to become deeply embroiled in Weatherfield life once again. From her fractured history with Daniel to her unsteady career path, she has plenty of unfinished business. Fallon's balancing act. Behind the camera, Fallon is balancing her new role as a mother with her return to one of the UK's biggest soaps. She has spoken openly about the support she's received from both her family and the Coronation Street team, acknowledging that the transition back to work has been smoother than expected. Her return is also a major win for fans, many of whom had long campaigned for Bethany to come back. Fallon remains one of the most popular younger actors on the cobbles, and her reappearance promises to breathe fresh life into long-running storylines. Conclusion. Bethany Platt's comeback is not just another soap twist, it's the beginning of a turbulent new era for the character and the Platt family. With the police involved, Daniel's emotions reignited, and Sarah caught between love and loyalty, the stage is set for a gripping few months in Weatherfield.